But she got me catching feelings. I can't be catching feelings. But she got me catching feelings. We ain't gotta keep this on the low. Don't do it fast, we can take it slow. Show you things that you ain't seen before. Before you go, you ought to know. I won't be catching feelings. But she got me catching feelings. I can't be catching feelings. But she got me catching feelings. Now we cruising in the wind. She just couldn't wait to get out. She texting all of her friends, like look at the whip that we in. We coolin' for the weekend. Drop the top and then we out. We do this every season. Sunshades on sunny days. Doing 80 and we switching lanes. Just keep it cool and chillin' with the babe. Don't call my phone out here. What you say? Oh, what you say? We ain't gotta keep this on the low. Don't do it fast, we can take it slow. Show you things that you ain't seen before. Before you go, you ought to know. I won't be catching feelings.
Sorry, I'm having issues with my OBS for some reason. I just need to turn off the... I still can't have chat up for some reason. I don't know why. Every time I enable the chat window, it's like... if I want to like move it, I can undock it. But then after I undock it, I literally can't use OBS. And then like I have to move it to a different window, come back to it, and to be able to do stuff. So it looks like I won't be able to read chat again. That's such a pain. Anyway, today we're going to be continuing with Rust Rogue. Hopefully that looks okay in OBS. Yeah, that looks fine. We're going to be doing in chapter 3, which is chapter 2.1 technically. I'm going to call it chapter 3 and nothing. But if I go to my documents, so I'll just go for Rust Rogue. There we are. Chapter 3. There we go. Now if I open up Heaven. I just realized I didn't even need these in now. I had these in while I was playing those two. Okay. So this is what we've got so far. And then let me just put this in my IEM case. By the way, the IEMs I was using in my Osush video are the Moondrop Blessing 2 Dusks. Fucking amazing IEMs. The IEMs I want to upgrade to are, if I go with the sub £500 ones, well technically not sub, they're the Moondrop variations, but they aren't as detailed, they're more detailed than the Blessing 2s, but they have less space. And then I was going to put up the FR Grass, but I can't be else. And then the other IEMs I'm thinking of getting, if I don't get the variations, is the audio, or no, not the audio, the audio Oracle, the audio Monarch Mark II. But that's very expensive. It's like $1,000, and from what I've heard from most people is, and I agree as well with this sentiment, that if you've got IEMs, two sub. So instead of just buying one £100 IEM, you're better off buying two £50 IEMs that sound different, because then you have a different experience of both of them. So in my case, I have a £300 IEM and a £150 IEM. The Shure S12s are $150. The Blessing 2 Dusks are around $300. The Dusks sound a lot better, which is why I use them at home. But these, because they're cheaper, I take them out. And I enjoy the shovel forwardness of this, whereas I enjoy the bass on the Dusks. So it's just up to preference, isn't it? But I do like switching between them a lot. My thing is, I don't like buying like two expensive-ish pairs. I like having one that's a little cheaper, which I like to take out, because I like the convenience of, I get to use this outside. Whereas with two expensive pairs, I probably just wouldn't take them outside. Like, I use these at home, and when I'm outside, I use my Blessing 2 Dust only when I'm at home, and then I have a pair of work ANC headphones which I only use when I go to work and when I'm at home on a voice call. But if I were to recommend, like, for other people, because I'm not everybody in it, I'm a bit cracked, like having 3 pairs of headphones, earphones, and then a speaker for like when I'm reading. Like, I know lots of people aren't like that. Like, they'll either go having one pair or taking pairs outside. But I'm like, if I ever, I like having a cheaper pair, just that if I ever do go outside and I'm like, oh, something ever happens to this, or I lose this, or it gets water damage or whatever, that I could replace this and it wouldn't hurt me as bad as if I had to replace my Dusks. Because if I had to replace those, and I had to replace those often, that would probably kill my budget or bank account, but still. Anyway, let's get on with the stream. Hunting an objective and permadeath restart when you die. The definition is false. Okay, so defining the map tiles. We'll start by aligning 2 tile types, walls and floors. We can represent this with an enum to learn more about enumerations, or book has a large section of them. Okay, so we're going to have a tile type. And I'll just check it under here. Of course, that did not work because I did not click Shift A. Forgive me. If I do neon, That should do it. Yeah, there we go. And then there should be tile type. There we are. Wall. Oh. And then there should be partial, EQ, copy, and clone. Notice that we've included some derived features, more usage of derived macros this time built into Rust itself. Copy and clone. Clone adds a .clone method to the type. Allow a copy to be made correctly. Okay, you got for an object on the assignment to making copy, so tile 1 equals tile 2 leaves both values valid and not removed from state. Partial EQ allows us to equal to see, to equate to see if two tiles match. If we didn't derive these features, if tile type equals zero tile type, all would fail to compile. But the simple map, now we'll make a function that returns a vector object of tiles representing a simple map. We'll use a vector size to the whole map, which means we need a way to figure out which array index is at a given xy position. So first we need to make a new function xy underscore idx. Okay, so I have no idea where this function will go, so I'm just going to plonk it probably underneath all of these functions. Pub fn xy underscore idx x colon I32 y colon I32 u size. And here I just want y as u size times 80 plus x as a u size. There we go. This is simple. It multiplies the y position by the map with 80 and adds x. This guarantees one tile per location and efficiently maps it in memory for left to right reading. We're using a Rust function shorthand here. Notice that the function returns a u size equivalent to size underscore t in C or C++, where the basic size type used for platformers. The function body lacks a semicolon at the end. Any function that ends with a statement that lacks a semicolon treats that line as a return statement. Oh, that's cool. So it's the same as typing return y as, okay, that's nice. This comes from the Rust author's other favorite language, ML, which uses the same shorthand. It's considered Rustation. Canonical Rust. I always picture a Rust monster with cute little claws in the shell to use this style. So we've adopted it for the tutorial. Then we're going to create then we write a constructor for the function to make a map. Okay, so fn new underscore map returns a vector object of tile type. There we are. Then the map equals a vector of tile. Whoops, I wrote title. Tile type. Floor. 80 times 15. Make the boundaries holes. Cool. 4x in 0 to 80. Map xy underscore idx x comma 0. Tile type all. Where have I got walls? Ah. Map xy underscore idx x comma 49. Zero to 15. I'm literally just going to if you know me, you know I was gonna do that straight away. 0 y 79 y. Underscore I basically means that we want to ignore that index, that we never want to use it. And then x equal rng.roll. Oh. rng.roll. Put that. 1,39. Let y equal rng.roll dice 1,49. Let idx xy idx xy. Whoops. If idx not equal to xy, xy idx 40,25, then map idx equals title type. Oh, there we go. And then you just want to return map. There's a fair amount of syntax that we haven't encountered before here, so let's break this down. fmd map specifies so it can't be called for anywhere. Turns out vectors are a vector. If you're familiar with C++, it's pretty much exactly the same as C++ is SCG vector. Vector is like an array, which lets you put a bunch of data into a list and access each element. Unlike array, a vector doesn't have a size limit, and the size can change while the program runs, so you can push new items and remove them as you go. It's a good idea to learn about them. They are used everywhere. Let map vec is a confusing looking statement. Let's break it down. Let map is saying making a new variable. Let me change it and call it map. Verb exclamation mark. Built into the Rust library. The exclamation mark is Rust way of saying this is a procedural macro. A macro like we've seen before. Procedural macros run like a function. They define a procedure. They just greatly reduce your typing. The vec macro takes its parameters in square brackets. The first parameter is a value for each element of the new vector. In this case, we're saying every entry we create to be a floor. A floor. Oh, I was like, I don't remember writing floor, and I was like, yeah, because it's the first bloody line I wrote. The second parameter is how many times tiles we should create. It will be oh, that is 80 times 50 tiles, 4,000 tiles, but we'll let the compiler do the math for us, so we need to make 4,000 tiles. You could have replaced the back call with 4_i and 0 to 4,000 map.push, tile type, colon floor. In fact, that's pretty much what the macro did for you, but it's definitely the type it had to do macro for you. I'm just checking if there's anybody in chat, just because I can't see chat. I'm very sorry about this, guys. For x in 0 to 80 is a for loop. See here, just like we used in the previous sample. In this case, we're integrating x value. Call xy idx function. We define above to get the vector index for x, 0. And then in the case the vector telling it to set the vector entry at the position of the wall. We'll do this again for x to 49. We do the same thing, but looping y from 0 to 49 set the vector vertical walls for our map. Let RNG coil RLTK random number generator. New calls random number type of RLTK's new function and sends it to a variable called RNG. We are using my RLTK to give this new dice roller for _i in 0 to 400. I put 40 instead of 400, didn't I? I'm a fucking mom. Okay, everywhere else looks, everywhere else looks fine. I'm sorry if I'm quiet, guys. It's just I'm reading, and if I'm reading, I just don't tend to talk. I'm just gonna chuck it at the very end here. Why have I done that for? Error on 464. There you go. Map is now available from everywhere in the ECS. Can see now inside your code you can access the map with the ability of that map. So it's value available to the system in easier fashion. There's actually several ways to get the value of the map, including the ECS where ECS or ECS. Get underscore map obtains unmutable. You can change your reference on the map and represent optional. First gets your option type and gives you a map directly. You can learn more about it in the specs, but draw the map. Now we have a map available. We should put it on the screen. The complete code for the new draw map is this. Should I copy paste or should I just write it out? I feel to copy paste because I can't be asked. I'm gonna read the explanation anyway. Yeah, it's gonna. Oh, you just not gonna. Oh, come on, man. Straightforward user consistently already visited the next thing should be pass the reference and tile type and vector type. This allows us to pass in slices, parts of a map if we so choose. We won't do that yet, but it may be useful later. It's also considered more rustic, that is idiomatic rust way to do things, and the linter clippy warns about it. Otherwise, it takes advantage of the way we are storing our map rows together one after the other, so it iterates through the entire map structure, adding one to the exposition for each tile. If it hits the map with it zeros X and adds 1 to Y, this way we aren't repeatedly reading all over the array, which can get slow. The actual rendering is very simple. You match the tile type and draw either a period or hash for walls or floors. We should also call the function in our tick function. What is tick? Tick, tick, tick. Let's run. Here's tick. I'm just going to do it at the very end, because why not? There we go. Oh, the new version that you put. Does it just, I will crash. If it doesn't quite return a reference as a shred type, which acts like a reference most of the time, but occasionally needs a bit of coercing to be one. Worry about that bridge when it comes to cross it, but consider yourself wall making walls solid. So now if you run the program call run, you'll have a green and grey map with a yellow ad who can move around. Unfortunately, you'll quickly notice that the player can walk through walls, and fortunately that's pretty easy to rectify. The competition from one of our try and move. Where is try move dash draw map? That's new map, IDX. Run, tick, player input, try move. I'm realizing when I should have put these functions now. Shit. Let me just yeah. If it complains about it, I know why I need to move it, but it shouldn't need to complain about it. It should be fine. There we go. Oh, that map part which uses fetch just the same as main loop. This advantage of storing in ECS. You can get to it everywhere without trying to coerce Rust into letting you use global variables. We can calculate the celliness. Run the program now and we have player. Okay, so let me just have a look at everything. So specs drive. Yeah. Should I? I'll just change this in there. Yeah, it moved it to the place I thought it would. Let me move it. Okay, hang on. So from here down to about here, I just need to X. And then I just need up here, right above, right below that, I just need P. There we go. That should be fine. That extra line isn't necessary. What else? That should be fine there. Those should be fine. And this extra line here shouldn't be necessary. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Of course, this is in the wrong place because why isn't it? P and then shift. Oh. I always forget, man. Tab and then this one insert. There we go. Then I don't need this and this. Can go like that. That's fine. And then in here, I put the map in the wrong place. Position renewable. Oh, do I not need left mover anymore? That's interesting. Let me just. Oh, whoops! It's like that. There we go. Left mover, and then I just need to X this. DD. Let me just P that there. There we are, and then that's fine. And then down here, I can delete that line. I can delete this line, and then from here down to here, I could space, and then oh, come on, there we go. And that should be everything in this file. There we are, and then do a call over. Just need to get it in a minute. Only thing I like about Rust is compiler, like right now, over every other language. I've said this before, I never have to say it again. Its compiler is amazing. It will catch everything if something's not working properly. Makes sense now. Give me a sec. Okay. Okay, let me fix this. Okay, so how does this look? This is an error. Then line 98, 175 and 39. What's wrong on line 39? FN new underscore map to return a vector of tile type. That should be fine. 39 175. Wait, what was it? No, 39 175. Oh, whoops. Well, so I forgot. And then 98. Ah. I think I know. Hang on. The map. Equal. Ah, there we are. There it is. Put it in the wrong place. No. I'm just gonna yank it and move it. Hang on. It should be around here. Let me. There we go. There. God damn it. There. There we are. And then if I call go run again. Self value is a keyword only available in the method with the self. Ah, I don't need that there. Where is the, oh, I'm so dumb. Where is it? I'm so stupid. Honestly. Sometimes, man, my brain. Just need to wait for it to build. Hang on. Oh. Hang on. I know what's wrong. Give me a sec. Renderable. Need to comment this out. Player tile type state. XY new map. Then try move player. Positions, players. Then player input. Yep, then draw map. Whoops, I need to. Player input, and I need to grab draw map because I moved it in the wrong place. So X this. It's supposed to be right below player input. Okay, so let me be this. Let me just. There we go. And then underneath that is game state, CS, that one, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Then I don't need this left walker anymore. So I could just toggle that. Then the state. Then this main function. Cool. Oh, what line is that? 155. Oh yeah, I'm on the. I fucking hate when that happens. When you're in Awesome, like Mamoon the Manager, if you're on a different screen and you start typing, it forces all of your input into that screen instead, which is annoying. I just need to payload toggle like this. Yep, can't move there. Nice. I got it working. It doesn't look exactly the same because it auto-generate. It creates that map like randomly, but it looks different. It's working. Nice. The actual like movement is a little slow. I'm guessing it's because, well, on certain keyboards, like if you have rollover or something. No, I don't even think it's rollover. I think it's just based on how quickly it can measure the input from your keyboard, but it's pretty good. Nice. So what's the next one? Making corridors. Cool. Anyway, how long have I been streaming for? Only 40 minutes. Should I call it here? You know what? It's hitting 7 o'clock. I'll probably call it here. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like on the video. If you dislike the video, please leave a dislike on the video and comment down below ways I can improve content on the channel. If you guys want me to stream for longer, please tell me. If you guys want me to stream for shorter, please tell me. If you guys want me to just do like nearish hour streams like what I'm doing right now, please tell me. And I'll try to like stream earlier in the day. Other than that, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Enjoy the rest of your day and peace.